You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your 2-week spoilers for your favorite streaming soap opera. These run from Monday, December 4th, all the way through Friday, December 15th. We've got delicious dated spoilers for every day this week, and then we've got interesting and undated spoilers for next week. I'm going to unpack these all for you, but if you haven't already, please reach down and click subscribe so you don't miss any of our day's updates, spoilers, news, and more. All right, let's dig in. Okay, so on Monday the 4th, we have Dimitri von Leuschner surprised by a visitor. It is Darius Rose, aka Jackie Cox, who stops by, very upset that Leo dumped her for Dimitri and says, "Don't sacrifice yourself for Leo. He can't be trusted." And Darius offers to put Dimitri into drag and make a getaway into Canada together. And it looks like Darius is taking a very close look at Dimitri and seeing what a hot guy he is, and is going to try and steal him away from Leo. We see Holly lying to Johnny DiMera about something big on Monday. And Nicole cannot wait to see those DNA test results. She is so certain that she is going to find out that that adopted baby is hers. I don't think it's going to go that way. We'll see. Tuesday, December 5th, Stefan tells Ava Vitali about his plans to deal with this whole Clyde threat. So I hope and don't hope that they kill him. I love James Reed. Maybe they could bring back a benevolent good twin of Clyde's. That would be great. Kill off Clyde and then bring back James Reed as a better twin. Dimitri is definitely considering surrendering to the police. And yeah, he is going to do it because Sloan has told him that's the only way to save Lady Whistleblower, aka Leo, aka the love of his life. Meanwhile, Sloan is at the hospital on Tuesday in the room with Eric and Nicole and trying to stop him from looking at the DNA results. But Nicole is going to snatch them out of his hands and open it up, preparing to be triumphant and wave it in Sloan's face. Wednesday, December 6th, we've got Everett and Stephanie completely gobsmacked by something they find out. I have no doubt that they are going to find out what Chad has done. So Everett last week made a phone call to Gwen and he left a message. It was one thing for Gwen to sell her shares to Chad because he played so many guilt cards and pushed all her buttons. It is quite another to throw her under the bus and blame her for ruining this man's livelihood. Gwen owes Chad nothing. Not really. There's nothing he can do to her for telling the truth, and I think she's going to tell it. We'll see. Harris and Ava have their first official date, and it looks like it's going to be at the bistro where she works. Weird. Rafe and Jada are questioned by someone. Maybe it's EJ. Maybe it's about one of the cases. We'll see. And Wendy Shin talks to Trip Johnson. Of course, this is about her grief and the fact that she's still missing her brother. Of course she would be, because Lee Shin was supposedly killed by Gabby Hernandez, but we all doubt that, I think. Thursday, December 7th, Steve Johnson and John Black get another clue about what awful Constantine is doing. He's told a whole bunch of lies, but he is far from done. And he is going to keep wrapping Maggie around his little finger, and that is really frustrating the guys. So they're going to check into security cams around the area from where he said he found the baby, which of course was Teresa in the park, and the house, and try to figure out if they can crack the case. Stephanie grills Chad on Thursday about what he's done, and I don't think she is going to like his answers very much. I did a standalone video on Chad's lies costing him everything, and I think we're going to see that come into play on Thursday. Alex and Teresa are out together and they run into Maggie with Constantine. That is like a gold digger double date from hell, right? Ugh. And Rafe has a question he wants to ask Jada. I hope it's not to propose to her because, that's the kiss of death. If Rafe marries someone, it is definitely going to end badly for him. Friday, December 8th, the week wraps up with Dimitri in handcuffs. He is going to be at the Salem Police Department, and he tells Leo that the baby is alive. Of course, Leo's going to be shocked because EJ has been there in his face ranting about the baby being dead, and we'll see if Leo can keep it to himself so that Dimitri can get that good legal advice from Sloan Petersen. And EJ is pushing Nicole about something, and she's not very happy. And again, this spoiler is what has me further convinced the DNA test isn't going to go the way she hopes. And Tate thinks he is making some progress with Holly. I don't know about that because she still has the hots for her stepbrother. And Johnny has a very special surprise for his sweetheart, Chanel Dupree. All right, the following week, the week of December 11th through 15th, we've got several sizzling spoilers, and they are all undated. First, a younger couple seeks advice from an older couple. I feel like this might be Johnny and Chanel, or it could be Tripp and Wendy. If it's Tripp and Wendy, I imagine they would be talking to Steve and Kayla, and if it's Johnny and Chanel, maybe Julie and Doug, but I don't know about that. I tend to think if it's them, maybe it's Abe and Paulina who are recently getting their groove back. So we'll see. There's the celebration of an anniversary the week of December 11th. And I went back and I was thinking about when people got married. And I don't think it's Steve and Kayla or John and Marlena or Doug and Julie or Roman and Kate, at least not off of anybody's, most recent weddings, because we know people get married more than once. I think it might be Johnny and Chanel. That's my best guess right now because they got married Christmas season, around Christmas, a little before Christmas in 2021. They got married while they were away in Italy and came home to Salem and announced it to everybody. So right now, Johnny and Chanel is my best guess, unless it's not a couple's anniversary and it's some other sort of anniversary. But you guys let me know if you have an idea of who else's anniversary it might be. There is a brief kidnapping that occurs, and I wonder if Nicole might take Jude just for a minute. Hopefully, because it says brief. I don't think unless it's Constantine having that kidnapping of Victoria repeated for some manipulative reason. I feel like a frustrated Nicole might walk away with Jude and then think better of it, or EJ catches her with the baby and is like, bad, no, you give that baby back. All right, the last spoiler I have for the week of December 11th, 2 people wind up in bed together and it's unexpected according to the spoilers. So thinking about it, Brady and Teresa, that's unexpected. And there's a Day of Days promo snippet with them kissing, but I don't think it's them right now. There's Everett and Stephanie, but I don't know about that. I think it might be Sarah and Xander. I mean, in terms of my expectations, I don't see that as unexpected, but I could totally see how the PR people that write these spoilers would say that is unexpected, because in the Day of Days promo, they were kissing and then he asks her and Victoria to move in. So them being in bed lays the groundwork for that. So that's what makes sense to me, but we'll see how exactly it plays out. That is everything I have for you guys. If you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe. Definitely drop your comments and let me know what you are most excited to see these 2 weeks. And if you know what other anniversary it might be, besides for Chanel and Johnny's, even though they're divorced, still, that's a milestone. So we'll see how it goes. And I'm here, of course, talking days with you guys 7 days a week. As always, this is Belinda from Soap Dirt. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.